Pennsylvania State Police charge Lebanon man with making threats to shoot state lawmakers. How does the Strait of Hormuz affect gas prices in Pennsylvania? This and more in the Week in Focus for the Pennsylvania Capital Star. First up, State House Speaker Joanna McClinton was among 20 Democratic Pennsylvania lawmakers named in social media posts by a Lebanon County man accused of threatening to shoot them. State police say Adam Berryhill was arrested after McClinton's security team flagged the threatening posts. The posts also named Democratic lawmakers Tim Briggs, Morgan Cephas, and Malcolm Kenyatta before ending with the phrase, all gun-grabbing communists. In a separate post, Berryhill referenced Cody Balmer, the man sentenced for setting fire to the governor residence while Governor Shapiro and his family slept inside after a Passover celebration. The post read in part, "The solution I have is war," and called it a God-given right to kill your authorities. The charges come among growing political violence across the country, including the attempted assassination of President Donald Trump in Butler County and the targeted shootings of Minnesota lawmakers that left former House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband dead, and Senator John Hoffman and his wife wounded. Next up, if you're feeling pinched at the pump, you're not alone. Gas prices depend on the global oil market, so supply disruptions anywhere can drive up prices everywhere, including right here in the Keystone State. Since the war in Iran erupted near the Strait of Hormuz on February 28th, gas prices in the United States have surged. Why? Well, about 20% of the world's oil moves through that strait. Crude oil makes up about half the price consumers pay at the pump, so spikes in oil prices quickly drive up gas prices, and Pennsylvanians are already seeing it. The statewide average for regular gas hit $4.66 on Tuesday, up 51 cents in a month, and above the national average of $4.50. Experts say even if the route reopens, prices may not fall quickly because global supply chains take time to recover. And if the conflict drags on and the strait stays restricted, analysts warn even more price increases could be ahead. Want to support Pennsylvania Capital Star? Sign up for our newsletter, share this post, or become a donor to back independent journalism in the Commonwealth. And finally, Pennsylvania Supreme Court Justice David Wecht said he's left the Democratic Party, citing concerns over anti-Semitism. He says acquiescence to Jew hatred has become disturbingly common among activists, leaders, and elected officials. Wecht, a Pittsburgh native and son of former Allegheny County Coroner Cyril Wecht, referenced his marriage at Tree of Life Synagogue, which was the site of the 2018 mass shooting. He said that attack came from the right, but argued that in recent years, anti-Semitism has increasingly grown on the left and moved from the fringe towards the mainstream. U.S. Senator John Fetterman weighed in on the decision, stating on social media, "I fully understand David's personal choice. The Democratic Party must confront its own rising anti-Semitism problem." I'm Natalie Bencavanga, and this was your Week in Focus.